I'm finally back. I have taken a break that I did not foresee. I mean, I guess I could have foreseen it. I am an elementary education major and I have practicum and have had it for the past 5 weeks. I have one more week. This week is my last week for this semester where I've just been in a classroom all day, every day, and when I get home, I'd just be so tired and you know how it goes. Anyway, I am so sorry I haven't posted like the past month. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it up this time around. We'll see. I had all these videos. I even filmed one or two and just never edited them. I'm so bad at this recently. It's okay. Anyway, I can't go without having filmed a review on Frozen 2. Frozen 2 was so amazing. I loved it. I posted a couple of trailer reactions, so obviously I was looking forward to this movie a lot. And I mentioned too that I was gonna see it at the Super Carlin Brothers meetup in Salt Lake City. I did. It was great. So that was a week ago, last Saturday, just over a week ago. The movie came out about a week and a half ago, so this is a little bit later than most, but I hope you don't mind. I just wanted to share my thoughts and my reaction when it came to Frozen 2. When it comes down to it, I have not done one of these in a while. I have a lot to say and don't want to take up too much time, so I am going to do a 3-minute review. I have got my phone set up for a 3-minute timer behind me. I will push play when I'm ready to start. One thing I do like about these 3-minute reviews is that they do require minimal editing, which is nice because that is honestly the thing that has gotten so hard for me to do the past month. Oh, and I almost forgot, of course, Frozen review. There will be spoilers for Frozen. I don't know how much detail I'm gonna go into about, you know, spoilery stuff, but probably don't want to watch this if you haven't seen Frozen 2 yet, unless you don't mind watching spoilers before you see the movie. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get started talking about Frozen 2. Go! I love Frozen 2. I thought it was awesome. I went to the Super Carlin Brothers meetup for it. It was really great, and I thought that really added to the movie experience. When it comes to just the movie itself, I thought it had a genuinely good plot. Like, maybe even better than the first one. It just went into a lot more depth than the first one, for sure. I mean, the first one was really good. I loved Frozen when it came out a few years ago, but this one, like, it just was, there was more detail, and it added to the lore. You found out more about the parents, and about Elsa's powers, and where they came from, although, to be honest, I'm still a little confused about that. I've only seen the movie once so far. I saw it last week. I need to go see it again, and for that first time, I was just really trying to get that, like, new moviegoer experience, enjoy it without trying to absorb every single thing. So I feel like I would like to watch it again for sure to learn more about Elsa's powers and all of that stuff. It is kind of sad that, you know, the parents weren't on the way to Rapunzel's coronation when they, you know, shipwrecked. But, I mean, I feel like it keeps it more in universe, I guess. Anyway, when it came to it, I loved the plot. Now for the songs. Of course, it was a musical. I loved the soundtrack. At first, I think it didn't have as much of an impact on me as the first Frozen movie, but now that I have downloaded the songs and I've been listening to them more, I really love them. When I listened to them again for, like, the first time after the movie, I had some, like, a few that I didn't like as much, but now I like them a lot more. One of them, Some Things Never Change. I feel like it's kind of just like a generic opening song, so it's, like, not my very favorite. It's a good song, but it's not my very favorite. The other thing with that too is that Anna's other song, oh, 1 minute, The Next Right Thing, I love it for the emotion and in the movie, but it's not really the type of song I'd like jam out to in the car, you know? I like the message and I like it in the movie, but it doesn't stand alone as well. However, the other ones I really feel like they do, for the most part. Oh, I didn't really talk about When I'm Older yet. That one I feel like is just okay. It's funny, it's cute, it's Olaf. I love Olaf, but I honestly think that In Summer is a better song. So I don't really know if I'm gonna listen to that much. But the other ones I all loved. Into the Unknown, like, it didn't hit me super hard at first, like in the movie, it was kind of just there, and I didn't realize for the longest time that there was this song that I'd seen people really adoring. And then at the end, I'm like, okay, that was good at the end of that song. But then I feel like listening to it more and more and more on the soundtrack, it's really growing on me, and I like it. I don't like it as much as Show Yourself, though. I love Show Yourself. It, like, just Dang it! I'm out of time! I'm just gonna finish talking about the songs. Show Yourself, I loved. It, like, gave me the feels, like, in the movie. I teared up when, like, her mom's face showed up, and it was just so good, and I think it's such a powerful song, and I just, like, love listening to it just on its own. And I love how it implemented, like, All Is Found into it, which right after seeing the movie, All Is Found was the one that was just constantly stuck in my head. I loved the lullaby and how they used it in a similar way as the Frozen Heart Ice song at the beginning of Frozen, where it, like, foreshadows everything, but this time it was a lullaby and it was with the mom, and I really loved that, and it was just stuck in my head. But then I love how, like, they used that in Show Yourself, and it just, like, meshed together so great. I loved it. And then the last song that I really loved was Lost in the Woods, which I thought was so hilarious when I saw it in the theater. It did feel a tiny bit out of place, but, like, to the point where, not in a bad way, it just kind of, like, took you for a second, and then it was like, this is hilarious, and it was great. But when it comes down to it, Lost in the Woods right now is the one that's just, like, totally stuck in my head all the time, because it's just, like, got that upbeat and, like, catchy tune and rhythm and words, and I just love it, and it's been stuck in my head. So when it came down to it, soundtrack was great. I wanted to real quick, as I finish up, just give it a little ranking in my areas that I like to rank. So, got a Sharpie, got a piece of paper. We're gonna do this old-fashioned. My number one area where I like to judge movies is, do I want to see it again immediately after watching it in the theater? And I give it probably a 9 out of 10. There were a lot of things where I just wanted to get more of the detail from it and whatnot. But I mean, it wasn't as big of a vibe as, like, some of the Avengers movies and stuff, where I just want to go right back and watch it again. But I did get that feeling for the most part. So in that area, I don't know how to do this. In that area, I give it a 9 out of 10. Number 2, I'm gonna rate it in terms of just my general theater going experience, how much I enjoyed seeing it in the theaters. And I think for sure that was 10 out of 10. I don't know if the fact that it was the meetup also, well, for sure the fact that it was the meetup, like, helped that experience as well. I think I really enjoyed how responsive and interactive the audience was. Like, hardly anyone in the theater had seen it yet, and they were all just, like, reacting to everything, and it was just, like, one of those great theater going experiences where you can just, like, feel the reaction to the movie in there. So I think in that category, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. It was great. Wow, that one was so much easier to write. 10 out of 10 theater going experience. And then the last one is kind of specific to this, since it's a musical. Most movies I would review aren't musicals. But number 3, I'm gonna rate how much the songs are stuck in my head, and that is a whopping 11 out of 10, my peeps. 11 out of 10 have been stuck in my head all week, have been listening to the soundtrack. And that gives us a total of 30 out of 30. Would recommend. Go see Frozen 2 for a second time, even if you've seen it before. Love ya. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like on this video and subscribe to my channel, which you can do by clicking over here. And check out some of my other videos. Up top, I've got another Disney-related video, and down here is just my playlist of my Disney stuff, which is honestly not that much. But it's good. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!